wanted to know if you're alright. Been too afraid to call you lately, cause you wanna be alone, but it keeps me up at night. Life is better when I'm with you. You make me wanna be a better man. Baby, would you give me one more chance? And I know you're never gonna wanna talk again, but why don't you see that we were meant to be? I know better, now wanna make amends, so can we try again? And would you take me back? Why don't you want to take me back? Cause I still want you. Take me back. Why can't you believe that we're still apart? You're still a part of me. Take me back. Why don't you want me? Take me back. Cause I'm so sorry. Take me back. Why can't you believe that we're still apart? You're still a part of me. It's 2 a.m. but I'm not sleeping, thinking of you like you'll never think of me. Maybe I was only dreaming. Wait, if I wake up this end differently, you're never gonna wanna talk again. But why don't you see that we were meant to be? I know better, I don't wanna make a mess, so can we try again? And would you take me back? Why don't you want to take me back? Cause I still want you. Take me back. Why can't you believe that we're still apart? You're still a part of me. Take me back. Why don't you want me? Take me back. Cause I'm so sorry. Take me back. Why can't you believe that we're still apart? You're still a part of me. You're never gonna wanna talk again, talk again. I know better, I wanna make amends, so can we try again? And would you take me back? Why don't you want to take me back? Cause I still want you. Take me back. Why can't you believe that we're still apart? You're still a part of me. Take me back. Why don't you want me? Take me back. Cause I'm so sorry. Take me back. Why can't you believe that we're still apart? You're still a part of you. Don't want me back. I want you back. I still want you back. I need nothing more than you. Don't want me back. I want you back. I still want you back. Oh, would you take me back? I can tell you're the type of girl that's got good things to say. Got a big bright heart that could match your eyes like the stars up in outer space. And that's why I'm gonna take a chance. I see you there, please take my hand. Out on the floor, there's something I want more than to offer you this dance. With every smile you got me wishing I'll never be star beyond my reach. With every move you've got me dreaming of who you and I could be. If there was ever a love that felt so perfect, gotta believe it's you and me. You're the only one that I'll ever want, so come and dance with me. Who knows, we might get married and have a bunch of kids like that. We vacation out to Paris, friends, and maybe never even come back, no. It's why I put on my dancing shoes. Life would be a dream with a girl like you. Out on the floor, there's nothing I want more. So, wanna dance? With every smile you got me wishing I'll never be star beyond my reach. With every move you got me dreaming of who you and I could be. If there was ever a love that felt so perfect, gotta believe it's you and me. You're the only one that I'll ever want, so come and dance with me. Maybe so unbelievable, but I won't believe it's pretend. approach and every move. You've got me dreaming, me dreaming. With every smile, you got me wishing on every star beyond my reach. With every move, you got me dreaming of who you and I could be. If there was ever a love that felt so perfect, let it believe it's you and me. But you're the only one that I've ever want. So come and dance with me. Got an appetite, let's bake ourselves a treat. What you've been mixing, serve it up the way you please. I love the way you shake, you stir, you heat, you squeeze. So thick, push up and butter me.
So poke that, push that, shake that, smack that, mix that, pump that, marinate that. We don't need a recipe.
Whip that cream, baby. Pour that sweet on me, baby. Shade up. We can cook up, we can stir up when we hook up, just you and me. Whip that cream, whip that. Preheat this oven up like 5,000 degrees. It's almost ready, we've been craving this all week. Baby, you want it, I got it. I'm hooked on you like phonics. Gotta be honest, you're on it, and this ain't no time to be modest.
Poke that, push that, shake that, girl, take your last name, let's hyphenate that. We don't need a recipe.
Whip that cream, baby. Pour that sweet on me, baby. Shade up. We can cook up, we can stir up when we hook up, just you and me. Whip that cream, whip that shit. Whip that cream. With that cream and that sweet on me. We can cook up, we can stir up when we hook up, just you and me. With that cream, baby. Pour that sweet on me, baby. Shade up. We can cook up, we can stir up when we hook up, just you and me.
Hello and welcome, gamers, to another wonderful episode of Show and Tell Live, a weekly comedy improv stream here on Twitch. And as is default, all Twitch users are instantly hardcore gamers. But of course, I cannot do this alone, so let me welcome the rest of tonight's cast. They have been speedrunning their entire life, and if all goes well, they'll die in the next 5 years. It's Alex!
Hey, I've been accused of using hacks, but turns out it's just that I'm elite.
Yeah, people do think Alex has turned his luck stat up too high. But up next...
Anyone who knows me knows it's the exact opposite. My luck is trash.
That's the dream. Anyways, up next, an individual who pioneered loot boxes long before there were even geometry. It's Max.
It's true. Every house, usually about once a week, puts a loot box out, and it's weird because it's like about to just get taken away and like, I don't know, thrown in some truck. But yeah, there's loot boxes everywhere.
One man's trash is another man's loot box. Up next, a prime achievement hunter who single-handedly has endangered the achievement species from overhunting. It's Dan.
Look, I'm just saying I have to have all the achievements. Xbox built this into my brain and I must achieve it.
It's true. It's true.
Would you say that you're a big game hunter?
Achievement Safari. That sounds like a cool website. And lastly, but not leastly, an individual who has composed all of the music for every video game ever. It's Steve.
I really think I should have Alex's title. Because of everyone here, I am the most likely to speedrun life. Also, I do have luck stat turned up way high.
That's true. It's true. Unfortunately, that's not the way the world rolls.
Yeah, I tried to create so much music in my life to buy Alex's copyright on his title, but unfortunately, music was not the right avenue to go through. I should have gone with business.
Just like my parents said.
You should have gone with business.
You should have gone with business.
Oh, man.
I just think of all those wasted golf camps that now.
Excuse me. One day, my golf camp.
One day, Dan's gonna close a deal, and it's all been worth it.
I really do want to play golf with you, Dan. I want to see how good you really are.
Yeah, I'm definitely so much better than you, punk. Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying I'm going to be any kind of competition against you. I'm not great at golf.
I know,
but I want to see the skills that
I
this.
don't know.
But I have to be cocky. I went to golf camp.
Dan, I also went to golf camp, if it matters.
I just want to see what skills this golf camp instilled in you.
Well, what if to make it balanced, I will run my own golf camp, and you'll be the only 4 students.
Yes.
And then we'll all have gone to golf camp.
No, I don't want to be the last. I don't want to come last place at a fictional golf camp, which I know I will. That's just something my soul can't handle. A blow to my ego that would be too large.
Your mom's gonna be like, Tom, how was golf camp? You're just gonna start breaking down, crying.
I don't want to talk about it. I'll be in my room. Anyways, please come. 2022. Book your vacation. Show and Tell Golf Camp. It'll be our first ever retreat.
We should do disc golf. I think we should do disc golf. I think that would
here's the
actually be
thing.
fun.
We have seriously considered in the past doing a mini golf stream at some point.
What if we
get like some kind of a mobile setup where we just go to a mini golf course and be ourselves for a while?
What if we
there is
do
one
an
that's down the
indoor?
street from me. We could do that.
What if we do an indoor mini golf where we build it in the basement?
Now you're thinking.
There's a K&D episode about that. Anyways, as a follow-up, I did post about it in our Discord, but I'm pretty sure that the 4th flavor is actually butterscotch, and not butter or not honey, as I had
Just
originally
butter.
proposed. Just butter flavored.
Butter.
No, it is most likely butterscotch, and there's a historical reason for that. But we're gonna go play our first game. So what we need to go ahead and get started is what's your sign, baby? Put the sun, put the moon,
When the
and
moon
put
hits your eye.
You take the sun and you take the moon.
We'll take anything. We'll take rising. We'll take sun. We'll take moon.
Yeah,
anything.
we'll take anything you want. What house is your Mars in? Tell us that.
Do you guys remember when you were in elementary school? Did you have like the rising star programs or whatever those were? I don't know. Only now I realized, were they going for a horoscope thing? I don't think so.
What are you talking about?
Who's to say? All right.
Moon hits your sign like a big pizza pie. That's a Leo.
Yes. But go ahead, give us your astrology signs so we can predict unto you what your week will hold. What mysteries of the universe.
Or, as we've said in the past, you can give us your enemies' astrology signs, and we will predict their futures as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or your pet signs, if it's your pet. You don't have to specify which one. Our readings are universal, so it's okay.
As long as you've got that sign in you somewhere, this will apply to you.
This is 100% relevant to your life and everything that's going to happen in it. Excellent. Well, I don't see any in the chat, but we can go ahead and get started. I'll just start calling out signs. If you're so inspired, you can also throw a sign in there as well. All right.
I feel like we've never done Capricorn.
All right, we can start with Capricorn.
All right, good old Capricorn America. All right.
Capricorn America, the first Avenger.
Who's to say? All right, here we go.
Jeez.
Here we go.
Off to a great start, boys.
Here we go for Capricorn. Tomorrow night.
You will
Find that
When you
Look for
someone who
cares. You
will not
be able
to greet
them nicely.
fear not.
for they
are your
best friend.
Give them
All your
goodbyes.
Oh, is that two? Are we counting that as two words? Okay, it is foretold.
by the stars. I don't want to live in a world where Max spells goodbye as two words.
Even I know that.
It's a very good bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like normally when you say bye to someone, you just say a normal bye.
It's a
But this
lukewarm
one's a
bye,
good
yeah.
bye.
Yeah.
You best
So-
start believing in it. You're in one.
The whole point of goodbye was to shorten it. Originally, it was God be with you.
Ah.
Oh.
I think the whole point of goodbye was when you want to wish someone something well, but not the best bye, just a good bye.
Yeah.
Best Buy.
All right.
All right, bye.
We'll do Aries. Let's do Aries.
Aries.
There has
Always been.
One murder.
Per year.
It is foretold.
By the stars! Oh, no! Yikes! Aries.
well, Aries, it's up to you to interpret that.
Alrighty. Let's move down the list. Pisces.
Okay. Your family
Has not
Figured out.
How to.
Open a
heart to
your sister.
Invite her.
To brunch.
or else
she may
Turn on
The whole
damn antics.
Beware, for
This will
Jeopardize your
Will claim.
And it
will be
roll bad.
It is foretold.
By
the stars!
Thank you, Grace. Absolutely. We're gonna roll into Aquarius. Yeah, if you want to stay in the will, gotta keep your eyes on your sister. That's what they say.
If you don't have one, you better start looking out.
Because
Better
she's
get one
there.
real quick.
Everyone has a sister. Anyone who thinks otherwise hasn't found them yet.
If you don't have a sister, you probably are the sister. Think about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm my own sister.
Who's
Oh, we're doing for Aquarius now?
Aquarius.
Aquarius, yeah.
Okay. Have you
Been to.
Disney World.
I'm looking.
for someone?
who has
Been to.
Disney World.
Would you?
Know if?
anyone has
Ever been?
To Disney?
World? Please.
Let me.
know if
You find.
Disney World.
It is foretold!
Christ, what a stream. Alright, we're done. We're leaving the stars. Stars are a mess today.
It's not our
Things
fault.
out.
We're just the messengers.
Yeah.
It's true.
Can't blame us. Oh.
They got one thing. Libras have one thing. Oh, not Libras. What are we doing? Aquarius?
Aquarius.
Aquarius only care about one thing, and it's disgusting.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
rip to
Wow.
Libras too. And what? You have no fortune, so you do not get to live
Yep.
this day.
You
Just stay in
blink
bed
out
and
for
do
a
nothing.
week
Yeah.
until the next week in which we do them.
What are Libras except for the one murders that
Aries does each year.
yeah.
Could be.
Point.
Honestly, if there were one murder a year, that's pretty good, you know?
No, that's per Aries.
Oh. So that's like a 12th of the population gets
one
murdered
murder.
every year. Okay.
Interesting. Interesting.
Well, I guess it's like difficult to interpret, right? Because it could be that the Aries murder once per year.
That's still a 12th of the... Unless if they're going for like doubles or something.
Or like one ritualistic sacrifice for all of Aries kind.
All of Aries kind. That makes me feel like there's like a secret Aries convention where.
We can't tell you.
Yo,
sorry.
I would go to Aries convention. Yeah. Alex, you going this year?
Yeah.
Aries con?
Go to Aries Con?
Dan, let's just leave it at that fortune was an interesting one this time around.
Oh. Is it only for Rising, or Sun and Moon can come as well? Or I guess Sun is the one that
The main
most
one,
people
yeah.
know.
Sun's the main
So
one.
Moon and Rising, are they allowed to come?
No.
There's like, so you know how you've got like the main like PAX, and then you've got PAX West and PAX Unplugged.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff.
Sure.
Oh
They
no.
make those for like Aries Rising and Aries Moon and stuff, but the real info is at the Aries Sun convention.
I see.
Yeah.
But I do
Interesting.
recommend Aries Unplugged. It's not really related to the other ones, but
Yeah.
it's really fun.
If you want
It's just the
some,
branding.
if you want some raw ramming, go to Aries Unplugged.
I'm glad that even in fictional cons, there's still gatekeeping.
Oh,
You can't get
absolutely.
away from it.
There's gotta be.
Absolutely.
Fun fact, speaking of, so I looked up like my full like start, like all of my signs or whatever. I have like 3 or 4 Arieses.
Damn.
It's a lot.
That is a
But
lot.
how many Leos?
I don't think I have any Leos.
Good,
I don't
good.
remember.
I don't
Allowed
think
to
any
say
of
on
us
the
are
cast.
allowed. Yeah. No one here is allowed to have any part of a Leo in them.
Yeah.
You got- yeah,
My
you're kicked
main
out.
one. My main boy is Leo.
Excuse me?
What?
You've been hiding this from us?
Are you a Leo?
God.
I don't think so. Yeah, I am. I haven't been hiding this from you guys at all.
Wow.
I feel like I comment on it.
So guys, next week, unrelated, just remember each Aries murders one person per year.
Yeah, just
Unrelated. We're gonna have a guest next week. That's gonna be exciting.
That's like, have you ever seen the meme where it's like a button and it's like, you get $1 million, but if you push this button, someone in the world randomly dies. And it's just someone smacking the button. More, please. How many times can I do this? Can I go as many times as I want? Like, what are the... Alrighty. Let's move on to our next game, which is a game we call Two Birds, but that's just me. So what we're gonna need to go ahead and play this game is just a whole bunch of problems. These could be really tiny problems, like you didn't get tickets to the concert you want to go to, or very, very large problems, like it turns out Jurassic Park is real and there's a dinosaur invading southern Los Angeles. Like, whatever you're feeling, right? Let's go for it. We just need a whole bunch of problems to get started. And then when we do, we can start to solve those problems. All right. Keep them coming, and then we'll get into it. Go for it.
All right, take it away.
Oh boy, business as usual. But when is business ever usual? Am I right? Well, it's been a quiet day so far, so I'm sure our profit margins are just through the roof.
Boss.
What? Yeah, what is it?
Boss, I got a problem. Turns out I was buried in your basement 10 years ago.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me just have a quick word with HR about that.
Boss, sorry, I had a problem too, and I got nervous because the other guy ran in.
Okay, go for it. Let's just hear it.
Okay, it's okay for me to talk now?
Wait. Okay, now it's okay for you to talk.
Okay, I have a vitamin D deficiency.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Okay. We can solve this problem. I can solve both of these problems. So it's pretty simple. You just recently got out of my basement after a very long hiatus, and as you know, sunlight provides vitamin D. Sunlight is not very common in basements, and I'm sure that now that you are out of my basement, you know of all the different ways that you can go and spend some time in the sunlight. So I want you to take this other coworker, and both of you can leave this company. I'll send you on a permanent vacation from our company, unpaid, of course. And then you can go and enjoy the sunlight and get that vitamin D back up. How about that?
Are we fired?
Okay, go have fun. I'll see
really
you guys. Well, I won't see you guys. Oh, okay. All right. More problem-solving skills from the boss.
Boss!
What? What is it?
Boss, I have a real problem. The Power Rangers, they're outside and they're battling a giant monster in the middle of our company property, boss.
Oh boy, not this again, those trespassers. All right, well, I'll be sure to look up what we can do about that. Oh, yeah?
Boss, I have a real problem!
Oh, yeah, okay, what's your problem?
Somebody stole my nose. I was in the parking lot.
Stole your nose?
I was pulling up and I was at gunpoint and he stole my nose.
Oh no. Okay, well, I have a perfect solution for this. Okay, so those Power Rangers are trespassing on our private property once again. So I'm going to get security to go over there and tell them that they can't be here. Inevitably, one of them is going to complain about like the fate of the world or whatever. So then we'll be able to arrest them. And then once we arrest them, we can take one of their helmets and I'll give it to you so that you can cover up your horrible noseless face.
That's such a great idea, boss.
Good idea.
Okay, great. Let's go tell those Power Rangers they are not welcome here.
All right.
Whew. Okay. So far, so good. Just another day in the office.
Boss!
Yeah, what is it? What is it?
No one's asking, but I keep explaining paradoxes to people, and they keep telling me to stop and that they're not interested.
Oh, uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Well, that's That's an interesting one. I'll have to look into that a
what
little
do I
bit.
do?
Boss!
Yeah.
Boss, we've got a real bad problem. You know the client meeting you were supposed to have at 2:30?
Yeah, of course. It was
With
very
Mr.
important.
Pagliacci?
What? Yeah. What is it?
Yeah, well, Mr. Pagliacci is being a sad clown in the bathroom now.
Oh God, of course he is. You know, he's such a difficult client to please. Okay, I think we can solve both of these at the same time. Now, clowns are notoriously jokesters, right? Which means that jokes don't cheer up clowns. One things that do seem to cheer up clowns, though, are large logical fallacies and paradoxes. So, I think I know someone who might be cheered up by you telling them paradoxes. I want you to get into that bathroom and start telling that clown all sorts of things that should not and cannot exist. And once he's happy enough, send him straight to the meeting room with me. We can still make it by 2:30.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then don't tell any paradoxes to any of the other employees. You're starting to freak them out.
Fine.
Half of our employees are automated and you're just frying their circuits. Now go, both of you.
Away!
Oh, okay. That's another problem solved.
Boss!
Yeah, what is it?
Have you been watching the news lately? Did you see about that new gang, the Ross gang, that's been going across town and painting Bob Ross paintings on the sides of buildings?
What? No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Well,
That's happening?
they're tagging our building right now.
Oh, God, no, this is horrible.
They're brushstrokes.
Boss!
What?
We have a real problem, boss.
All right, lay it on me.
There's a fiddler on our roof.
Oh, no.
It's very unsteady. He could fall.
What is with all these people trespassing on our private property?
Security's too busy dealing with the Power Rangers to watch the rest of the building.
We shouldn't have named
Oh,
our
of course
company
they
Public
are. Well,
Park. Oh, no.
That's okay. That's okay. We can still solve this issue, you guys. I have an idea.
Okay.
This is going to sound very extreme, but I think we need to let the Bob Ross gang do their tags on our building. Now, hear me out. If they paint the entire building like happy little trees, the fiddler will no longer think that he's on a roof, but in fact in a canopy in a forest.
Oh.
Fiddlers notoriously hate forests because there's no one around to hear them. So he will leave, get off of our roof, and then we'll send security to go and repaint the building with the Power Rangers' new Megazords.
Amazing, boss.
Genius.
All right, now keep an eye on that fiddler. I don't want him to do anything funny.
All right.
Oh, well, it seems like this company will live another day to do more business. All thanks to me, the boss.
See.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow. Incredible.
Seems about
Thank
right.
you, Mr. Bruce Springsteen.
I hope that for any of you having issues with any of those problems, that now you know some of the solutions to them.
Mm-hmm. But you can only solve those problems if you have the other problem at the same time.
It's true.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
You'll
gotta
need
make
to
a
cause-
problem to solve a problem, you know?
You'll need to cause those secondary problems so that you can solve them both at the same time.
You need to steal a fiddler. You need to put them on your roof just so you can solve the Bob Ross hooligans.
Right,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Bob Ross Hooligans. That's their gang name.
They have custom jackets.
Yeah.
Well, they just went to a thrift store and all bought jean jackets and painted them themselves with the tutorials.
I think their gang is the PBS gang, which is the painter of Bob's stuff.
Oh.
I thought you were gonna say Bob Saget.
I would watch a show called Bob Saget Ross, where it's just Bob Saget pretending to be Bob Ross, but only wearing a costume. The rest of it is just pure, unfiltered Bob Saget.
Dumb. That's not a TV show. That's an improv game. Your mind is stuck on improv game.
I can't help it.
It's just how we work.
Yeah. Or maybe it's a series of TikToks where you combine a bad celebrity and a good celebrity and make them do a thing.
Maybe it's a bi-weekly snack subscription.
Maybe it's a loot box. box. Who's to say?
Maybe it's a flip book that you make for a college thesis.
Oh.
Is this an improv game?
What format is it? That's the
Just
name.
a bad version of college essay.
Yeah. It's just a bad version of that meme where it's like, is this a butter or is this a pigeon? Oh,
Is
we
this
have
a
fun
TV
here.
show?
Tunewit, please. This is a purple mattress only stream.
It's true. It's true. For a long time, so friend of the show, Jake, who's been on a few times, Jake and I tried really hard for a while to, instead of getting people to ask, what's your astrology, like what's your sign, or like what's your Myers-Briggs, just start asking people, what's your sleep number? But the problem is that no one knows what it is. And no one like us was willing to just make up a number. But we really thought that would be the hip new way of categorizing people.
Yeah.
Because it'd be like, astrology has 12. Myers-Briggs has 16. Sleep number has 99 personality types.
If your sleep number is 38, swipe left.
Exactly.
I'm a
Slow
sleep
down.
number 47, so if you're a sleep number 45, don't even bother.
If you're not at least in the 60s, I don't want to hear from you.
We got a solo down after
6
me.
weeks of missing the stream. Oh no.
Who you
Well,
want?
you're here now.
Who's
Who
got
do you
it?
want, Spunky?
Who do you want, Spunky? You can
Call
pick
your
one
shot.
of us.
Call your shot.
Oh,
Yeah, what's your social security number?
309.
Artificial ways to classify people is just my favorite thing. It's
Oh, your social security number ends in 4532?
Swipe left, please.
We're done here.
Imagine if you wrote out someone's full social security number and you like swipe left and then you get there and that's your social security number. Like, what do you do to that? You know?
This is an episode of Black Mirror or something.
Yes.
All right, I've been called out. It's time for me to get in the zone.
Auto zone.
The calzone.
All right, dude, take it away, Steve.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. We have missed you oh so very much. You are greatly in a rush to get back to see our stream, which is really cool. We promise we won't be mean.
Hey.
Hey,
there you have
no meanness here.
No promises
Sorry.
here.
Yeah, maybe a little.
There we go. Yeah. Excellent. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into our next game. Roll right off of that into the next one. We're gonna play a game called Genre Storytelling. Uh-oh, buckle up. What we're gonna need to get started is just a genre. So go ahead and hey JMLT, just in time for some genre storytelling. So we're gonna go ahead and get some genres in chat. So put those in there, and we'll do our best to interpret whatever not genre you end up giving us. So
As
this
it is our job.
our promise to you, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. So get funky, get creative. Let us know your genres, and we'll see what.
What if that's your personality trait? What's your genre?
I feel like we've learned now that genre is such a loose word. Though.
Oh, especially on this stream, genre means just about anything. I can't remember the last time we've had just a legitimate genre like spaghetti western or
One of my favorite things of watching the new season of Design Star on Discovery Plus, which you can buy now.
Extended universe.
Other than that, is that they always are like, "What's your design style?" And they all are like forced to come up with these words that aren't genres. So they're like, "Yeah, my style is decodesiac," or it's like, "Yeah, my style is aristofreak." And I'm like, "You're really living this up, aren't you?"
Hey, telling me, happy to have you.
Now I want to know what all of our
Hey.
styles are.
Yeah, I know. We have to do a genre storytelling where we get 4 of these, Dan. We have to do that
Style
now.
is sleep number 52.
Should we do genre storytelling where we each take a sleep number?
What?
No.
We already did.
My-
We did font
my
for
genre.
storytelling already.
My genre is 427-36-5122.
Okay, we have so many good genres. We need to do it now before they keep giving me even better ones. Alrighty. Alex, you are going to be doing old-timey propaganda.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Oh God.
That's a good one.
Those boys are on the front, and they need to know.
Yes.
Which is just one of my favorite cadences of any
Oh,
time
it's so
period.
fun. I love
How you
it.
spell
Practice that
propaganda?
transatlantic. Steve, just because I'm curious, yours is going to be Australian wildlife show.
Oh boy.
You seem to be the most competent among us with accents, and I know your Australian's not the best, so that'll be very fun. Alrighty. Dan, you're going to be doing a blooper reel.
Oh God.
They didn't specify sports blooper, but I would like it to be a sports blooper reel, please. And
What?
make it work. And
Dance monkey.
Dance monkey. Oh, that is a good one. We pick another one of motion designs, which is no, you know what? No, actually, I've changed my mind. Max, can you just please do the boring uncle? I don't know what that means, but that's you, baby.
I'll take it.
And now we need a name for this story. So go ahead and let us know what you want the title of this story to be.
Boring uncles, so underappreciated. Like, everyone focuses so much on the racist uncle or the crazy uncle. No one really gives the boring uncle the limelight they deserve.
No, boring
That's a good
uncle's good.
point.
Boring uncle's good.
Underappreciated.
Yeah.
This is my tier list of family members. Sassy
That's
grandma,
true.
S tier.
And all the way at the bottom is Kevin. You know what you did, Kevin.
Little cousin Kevin. All right. All right. Yeah, I love it. This one's called Family Jazz. I don't know what that means, but that's the name of this story.
All right, let me put that in.
Do with the doorman. That's also a good one. We're gonna go with Family Jazz. Sometimes it pays to be first. Family Jazz. Y'all ever read Family Circus? Horrible.
All right,
Comic strip.
we're ready.
Oh, that's right. This is my part of the job. Let's start off with wildlife show.
Early in the morning, we awake to the splendor of the calling of nature. And I find that early in the morning, it's great to just get out there and listen to nature as you sit in your campsite.
Uncle.
And the funny thing about the cawing of the birds is that actually they weren't originally able to caw. So that means that when Kevin appears on the campsite and is ready to set up tent, he hears the cawing of the bird, and if it was a mere 30 years ago, that actually wouldn't have been possible. That's
Propaganda.
really interesting.
Trouble at the campsite. The family tries to set up their dining establishments, but Kevin is nowhere to be found. Soon, the family will discover that Kevin is actually on the front, trying to investigate the sounds of the birds. Will he find them in time? Will he perish in the process?
Bloopers.
Oh, and this is the best part. So Kevin, he tries to go up the tree, right? But as he gets up there, the branch falls, and he fucking breaks his elbow on the ground. It's the best thing. Let's watch it again in slow motion. Oh, God. So he's there, he's lying on the ground, and then this is the tree, it starts to fall over on top of him.
And see, he broke his frontal his front wrist. And see, there's actually 6 bones in the wrist. That's actually something that people don't understand a lot of the time. And you see, they're actually some of the most fragile bones in the human body.
Wildlife.
And to treat these bones, you really gotta figure out what is in your environment. I mean, that was a real slobber knocker we saw right there. And so what I've done is I've created a makeshift sling out of 2 parrots and a wallaby. So what we do is we take the organs out of the wallaby first, and then we string that around the bones of the parrot.
Bloopers.
Now, he's trying to string it around the parrot, but he accidentally strings it around himself. He ends up pulling his own pants down, and he's wearing dirty, whitey tighties. Everyone in the whole crowd, they're laughing their pants off too.
Casualties mount as Kevin faces embarrassment. Will he be able to succumb to this awful, embarrassing moment, or will his family go unnoticed? It's true that he's as brave as can be and will fight off the odds in order to survive and in order to heal his broken wrist.
So at this point, the family is getting a little bit concerned, right? You know, it's been about 30 minutes and it's nearly dark, and they're getting a little bit concerned about Kevin, right? And the funny thing is that they were sure that he was going to be back any minute, but then they finally go out looking for him.
But as the family goes out to figure out where Kevin is, it's the night. You've got dingoes everywhere. The spiders are all coming out of their nests for the night, and you see the glittering eyes in the wilderness. But you're all turned around because it's nighttime, and you don't have a torch on you, and it's really, really wobbly out there. Now,
Uncle.
And you see the wobbliness of the western lands of the continent. It's actually gotten 30% more wobbly in the past decade.
Bloopers.
So Kevin's walking around wobbling, right? And he walks right by the camp because it's dark and he doesn't notice. He walks for 3 more miles past where his family is. This guy does not know where he's going.
Propaganda.
Lost in the darkness, Kevin finds his way home. It's difficult, but the boys in blue believe that he can do it. And so he perseveres and eventually turns around. He makes camp for the night, but little does he know that the opposing forces are just over the ridge. So Kevin takes his... What, did you... No? I'm sorry, I thought I heard something. But Kevin didn't, and that's because the dingoes are upon his shelter. Kevin quickly fends them off.
Wildlife.
And so dingoes surround him. He's whacking and wobbling all over the place.
Bloopers.
And the dingoes, they try to go for a blitz formation, and Kevin fumbles his life. He's trying to catch it as he's fumbling.
Wildlife.
And he's rolling down the hill. He's got yowies at his ankles. They're getting at him. They're
Bloopers.
And then one of the dingoes stands on top of the other one's shoulder, and they start chicken fighting against Kevin. He doesn't know what to do. He's never seen this before.
And Kevin isn't prepared for this. He hasn't taken chicken fighting lessons. He doesn't know how to chicken fight without another chicken.
Boring uncle.
The dingo meat industry has been in decline for decades. It seems as though everybody who is working in that meatpacking industry for dingo meat will likely lose their jobs, which is horrific, which is what I do for a job.
Oh, man. Wow. It's amazing how all of those, Max is the one that hurt the most. Oh my goodness. Also, big shout out to Color Me for trusting that we can continue to be funny for 2 more months after this.
Thank you.
That's a lot of faith to have in us. Yeah. I hope we don't let you down.
They fell for the trap. The long scheme worked. Quick, we can quit now.
Reveals that we're all dingoes in disguise.
Nah.
Oh man.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, Steve, that actually was pretty good. It's pretty good. That was actually really... It
Definitely
dipped
not
a little
because I
bit.
talk to myself a lot, and I really tried to practice that one. But I never got it.
Dingoes in disguise. Solo down.
Amazing. Alex, sing us to us about how you're a dingo in disguise.
All right, here we go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Some people think that I'm a man and some a dog, but the truth is that they're both wrong because I'm from the Australian outback and I am a dingo, so you better watch your back
So close.
So close. So far. Yeah, you got it.
It's good.
So-
It's good.
We're just warming up. Just gonna wait.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For
Juice
those
is
in
flowing.
chat who don't know, I have been teaching an improv class, and we came upon this random idea a couple weeks ago of a reverse furry, which is just an animal that wears a human suit. And they still walk on all fours, and they're just like dressed as a human, like cartoonish.
Is it like how sometimes you do have like your wiener dog have like a like a mailman suit
Oh
on?
yeah.
Like with the
but,
little
like,
package?
with a human face over it.
Is that like a fleshy? I don't know. I don't know what you would call it.
Probably a skinny,
A
right?
skinny? Yeah, it's probably a little better than fleshy.
Can we move on to a
Yeah, I
new
agree.
topic?
Oh, we appreciate the kind words.
Yeah, that's I think I agree with Toonwit. It's like an anime human face where like it's
Yeah.
not
Oh.
it's not like a true to life human face,
Yeah.
right? It's
Right.
characterized.
Yeah,
Right,
it's not like a serial killer. It's it's more fun than that.
I mean,
Right.
it's still really freaky because like the real high quality ones do look like real skin.
Do the other animals still dunk on them the way that like everyone else kind of dunks on furries?
Yeah.
Which is not a statement of whether that's earned, but that it exists.
Right.
Yeah.
The way you meant to phrase that is, do skinnies get flack for enjoying their
lifestyle.
kink?
Yeah.
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 For being a thing.
Where did the word flack come from?
You know, flak jackets.
Where do any words come from, Dan?
You're on to something, Alex.
Let's get to the bottom of this.
I like how I give an actual explanation to Dan, and Alex is like, I don't know. And Dan's like, that one.
That guy knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh no, crap start. You're banned from Googling things during the show. I'm revoking that license. Nobody go to our Discord. Nobody stay out of it.
Nobody. go to
Everybody
Is
turn
that
off
on
your
Discord command?
Why does it have an open
No.
face?
All right. Stop. All right.
Yeah, definitely no one go to our Discord.
Yeah, nobody go.
Can we
there.
make on Discord just don't come over to our Discord with the link?
And don't follow
still
this
give them-
Our
link.
list of our shitty Nightbot commands is only getting longer and longer every time.
Oh,
Perfect. Perfect.
Anyway, we're gonna move on to our next game for a spell, which means we all get to go unstream ourselves. So Dan, please, the stage. Is
All right, get out of here.
Bye.
All right, everybody. The game we're going to be playing is a game called College Essay. The way this works is that all I need from you guys is a regular phrase, a phrase that you would hear during everyday conversation, not something too crazy. That's what our job's going to be. Basically, I'm going to tell this phrase to the next person, and they're going to write it up to make it longer and sound smarter, the way you would in a college essay, you know, to hit that word limit. And then they're going to say that to the next person. That person's going to do that same treatment to the next, and then one more time. And then the last person is going to try to say what they think the original phrase was back to me. So it's a little bit of whisper down the lane with a little bit of, up in the stakes to sound smart or whatever. Let's see what you guys got here. Don't play Zip Zap Zop while you're not here, Dom. All right, let's see. And that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, hope this email finds you well. Oh, that one's good, Tor. The devil has a familiar face. That's how the cookie crumbles. Bruce Almighty. If you ain't first, you last. I like it's like that. If you ain't first, you last. Oh, excuse me. Just excuse me? Oh, that'd be really hard. What range of powers? Alright. You guys all got really good stuff. I think I'm gonna go with Tor's suggestion of hope this email finds you well. Lila, what did you say? Since you asked, Flack first to criticism. Nah. Alex is on to something, alright? Yeah, so we're gonna go with Tor's suggestion of hope this email finds you well. Alright, let's call in the first person.
Hello.
Hey, Max. You ready? All right. The phrase is, "Hope this email finds you well."
Okay, interesting.
Steve.
Steve. We got him. We got him.
Sorry, I was reading the background text.
Never do it. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Although the future may be uncertain, it is my sincerest wish that this electronic message will arrive to you not only safely, but soundly as well.
Dom.
He's not one. Yes, Dom. All right. Though a myriad of different outcomes may be perceived by oneself, perchance may this recording of the lines of human imagination find the owner of the mind to be well.
Okay, sure. I don't remember anything Steve just told me. In the vastness of the cosmos, possibility is infinite in all meandering ideals of potential. Harnessing such things can be woven inexchangeably through the fabric of said reality in order to construct a more concrete and vivid understanding of the positivity that can flow through each and every one of us.
Okay.
All right, Alex, what was the original phrase, please?
I think that the original phrase was, you can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but sometimes you can't choose whether your friends want you to pick your nose.
I can't believe you got it. That's amazing.
Oh my god, I blacked out so hard in the middle of what you were talking about, Steve. Oh my goodness.
Honestly, my only other guess was like, who knows?
Oh no.
Oh man.
Alex, for some reason, you started talking and my mind went, you can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you don't win everything.
But you can't win them all.
Yeah.
You guys really took that vacation in stride. Didn't want to come back into the game at all.
Oh,
Yeah.
you changed the text and I like barely saw it, so I started reading and then Max was like, hey.
By law, we have to get a 5-minute break
Yes.
every
That's
6 hours of streaming.
Oh, we stream for 2 hours. Don't bring your fucking SAG union laws in here.
Wow. Dan is anti-union confirmed.
Yep.
Um,
You heard it here first, folks.
so I want to mention Twilight Zone. And
Big fan.
I started watching the new Twilight Zone series.
Have you seen the old one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I've only
Not
seen
like-
the movies, and Kristen Stewart just wasn't really doing it for me, so I stopped.
I think you're thinking of Twilight.
Oh, I get it. I get the joke. For a long time, I didn't get the joke. Now I do. Yeah, I haven't watched like every single episode of the Twilight Zone, but like I've watched like a decent amount of them, and I really like the old series, so I was excited to see what they were doing. And I was gonna mention this earlier, or like when we were like before, but I watched the first episode, and it literally turns into Death Note halfway through the episode.
No, really?
Yes.
Well,
Honestly, it turns into Death Note halfway through the episode, and I was like, pretty much the exact idea of Death Note.
I'm always impressed how many things I watch, and then I'm like, oh, this is just a Twilight Zone episode. Like, there's entire movies I've seen where I was like, this is literally, they did it better in like a 16-minute episode of Twilight Zone than they did in this entire concept of a film, right?
That's the whole joke with The Simpsons, right? Is The Simpsons did it better?
Exactly, yeah.
Oh yeah, it is pretty surprising. Where it's like, it's kind of tough because like with this new show, it's an hour rather than like the like pretty snappy like 22-minute episode that the Twilight Zone used to be. And it's just like, it's so much slower, and it doesn't really have like the creativity that they had with the original show. Sometimes that creativity was like very campy, and it feels like they kind of don't want to get like out there and campy. So I don't know. I only watched the first episode, and I didn't like it that much. But that's my review.
When you say new one, is there a new one, or is it the one from the 80s? Is that what you mean by new one?
No, they did one recently with Jordan Peele.
Oh, they made a new one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it was. I think it was 2019. It came out.
Did Jordan Peele help like direct stuff too, or whatever, or was he just the host?
I don't think so. I think he was just the executive producer.
Okay.
I'm sure he had obviously some say because he's the executive producer, but like I don't think he directed any episodes, as far as I know. Or maybe he did like one.
Yeah. I don't personally know, but it sounded like the general consensus. Are you looking it up now, Dom?
No, I was just yawning, but trying to hide that, so I made it this face.
Oh,
because I was trying to hide the yawn.
I'm reading something.
A show and tell classic.
Yes.
Hide the yawn by pretending that you're interested.
Deep neck strain.
Keep going, Max. Keep talking.
Just tell me more, please. I would love to know it.
Dom, it's almost 10 p.m. We have to appease a certain someone.
Oh, correct. How was everyone's week? Did you all do anything?
Oh my goodness.
Watch it again.
That was close.
Swiper, no swiping, our soul.
Oh my god. Is there a sketch of the whatever the swiper is on Tinder? Is that whatever the fuck is what's his name?
I'm sure there is.
Right.
What are you
Swiper
the
the
Fox?
Fox? It is Swiper the Fox, and is there a sketch of Swiper the Fox on Tinder? I have to believe so. I don't know.
It's gotta
but I
exist,
have to
right?
believe it exists.
It's pretty surface level. I feel like people have found it before.
Pretty low hanging fruit.
Swiper, no swiping. Aw, man, I forgot I'm in a committed relationship. That's it, Writes itself.
If there isn't, you should make it, Dan.
Yeah. I love how
I googled it, so just to put a bow in this one, I googled it. The first thing that came up is a shower thoughts subreddit conversation, and it just says, Swiper the Fox can't use Tinder. There is only one comment on it. It's from 6 years ago, and it says, Dora would just cock block him. So, I don't know what to tell you. That's what you get. Hope that answered the question.
That's the only comment because that's all the information we needed.
I feel like just in case anyone out there is interested, we have started to put together a little bit of a TikTok. Right now it's just some random clips from our show, but we are looking to put OC. That stands for original content. Even though all of our content is already original.
Stands for Ocean City.
So there's our TikTok.
Stands for
if you guys
outdoor camping.
Yeah.
How many other things?
Stands for overclock.
Is this an improv game? We just come up with we come up with randomly generated acronyms, and we have to figure out what they stand for.
No, I think Chat gives us
our cousin.
I think Chat
and
gives
that cousin
us
is Kevin. Fuck you, Kevin. You know what you did.
Chat gives us real acronyms, and then we tell them what it is, but it's not real.
It's true. Let's take. This is worth a detour. Chat, put random acronyms in, put random letters in, and we'll try and come up with an acronym.
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's just see how good we are. Flex this muscle real quick.
Honestly, I feel like this is content that we could be making for our TikTok, where we just like take an acronym and then we're like, what are all the different things that we can come up with?
All right. Dan, can you put us in the brain for this?
I can put us in the brain.
I want us to. I want for each one. So I think it's gonna work. I'll read one, and for each one, we all have to do our version of it, right? It's
Okay.
No pick and choose. We all get one shot at it.
Yep.
I'll read it. Steve will start, and then it'll end on me doing the one that I said. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Cool.
Man, they had these acronyms ready.
I
Really
know,
did.
you
Yeah,
guys really
right.
pack
You
'em
people
away.
are just laying into
I don't
us
know.
already.
I don't know what TTTTLT is though, Lila.
All right, we're gonna start off simple. Let's do TNF. What's TNF, Steve?
Thursday night friendship.
Ooh.
Time never fails.
To never forget.
That nosy friend.
Trivia night funk.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's got to be like the name of a band and or album.
Yeah.
I like it as an album name. Trivia Night Funk.
Hell.
All right. KFKA. KFKA.
I need to look at it.
I know.
The Kafka's Friends Kids Association.
Yeah.
Kill friends, kill anyone.
Very emo.
But only
I
if you're
like
an
it.
Aries, am I right?
Hell yeah.
Kings forgive kings. Am I right?
Oh God. Kickboxing fights. Cowabunga. Awesome.
Kool-Aid for Kids Association.
Nice.
Parents don't know what your kids are texting each other.
All right, we'll do two more. YORO. Euro.
YORO.
Okay.
I don't want to go for the easy one.
Dung oligarchs religious organization.
You can't come if your dad's not an oil baron. It's really.
A fundamentalist oil baron.
Yellow, orange, red, orange.
YOLO only real offerings.
You only live once, only real offerings.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yugoslavia outlasted Romans and Ottomans.
Factually incorrect. All right. You're overdue, Ringo. Overdue. Yoro hit. Am I right? And true to my word, we'll do one more. It's the worst game we've ever played.
I love it.
We're gonna
You have
do
to go
one
with the
more.
name.
One more. We'll do.
Give us a long one.
And that's what I was looking for.
Holy shit.
We'll do a real one, but that is also long. which is.
Oh, I have no doubt in our chat that all of these so far have been 100% real acronyms.
We'll do HTTPS. HTTPS.
That's not real.
Classic.
Home to the people section.
Oh.
Help tells two people slowly.
Hoping to thrive. Purple sausages.
Howdy. Them there's parting sentence.
Hawk! There's that pirate scout!
Okay, and the last part of this game is we have to come up with a name for this game.
No.
It's called Alphabet Goop.
I think it should be called Acronymphs.
Disembowel.
Afro-Nymphomaniac.
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 That's not even.
Amazing. Yeah. I think next time we play it, we're gonna have to make it such that you can't reuse any word that someone else has already said.
Yep, next time we play it, because we're
Next time
definitely
we
going to be
Next
playing
time
that game
next
again.
time we play it in about 15 minutes, we will do it that way.
It definitely isn't one of those ones that we build once and then never play again. We never do that. We always use our games multiple times.
Always. Very efficient gamers. Amazing. Well, chat, how is your week going? Is there anything exciting happening in your lives, chat? You wanna share with the class, the show and tell?
Yes, tell us.
I've officially hit that point of cabin fever that I'm living vicariously through a YouTube vlogger.
Wow.
Who is going to, and this is something I just discovered this week, like Thursday, like yesterday. Wow, I was gonna say 2 days ago. And they just do like these fully immersive week-long LARPs of like, they went to the fake Hogwarts in England. They lived on a pirate ship for a week, which is rad. They like had actual ship-to-ship battles. And like every so often they'd stop at like a port and have like a land battle and stuff. And they went to a place which had a battle of 300 people in Canada, which is wild. It's all really cool stuff.
That sounds very fun. I want to do that.
Let's see what we got. Crabstar's PS5 arrived this week. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Motion Design got first vaccine dose.
Nice.
good.
Whoa,
Nice.
inoculated.
Job interview, color me happy. Let's go. Best of luck with
Nice.
that.
I have a story to tell. I feel really bad about it, but I do think it is funny and will be a thing we laugh about in the future.
Well,
My sister is currently looking for jobs because she's in her last like couple months of college, and like I feel so bad because she's done a ton of work. She's sent out a ton of job interviews, and she had one a couple days ago, and she and I were talking about it earlier today. And the more and more she's talking about this, I'm like, this is a pyramid scheme. And like she would say something and she'd be like, well, is that a pyramid scheme? And I'd be like, yeah. And she'd be like, well, they said about this thing. And I was like, that is also a pyramid scheme thing. And I had to we had a long conversation about like things that you should avoid when talking to people. Like she's like, well, yeah, they're gonna teach you to eventually run your own business one day. I was like, yeah, I bet they are. It's just oh, I don't know.
Yeah, motion design. MLM is just a fancy word for pyramid scheme.
Yeah. Yeah.
Multiple levels that happen to stack on top of each other, getting smaller as they go up.
Yeah. I got duped into showing up to one of those like coffee meetings that like a loose acquaintance of yours will invite you to. And I laughed out loud because the guy literally drew a pyramid at one point, and I like turned it around to him, and he was like, "Oh yeah." I was just like, "Oh yeah."
Oh, that's fun. I want to go to an MLM meeting.
You really don't. They're very uncomfortable, and like I'm a pretty like, and I even had a mindset where I was like, I should just leave now, but then I was like, you know what? It'll be good for me to hear what things they talk about so that I can avoid this in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's oh boy, it's a whole lifestyle.
I feel like just watching that Always Sunny episode is enough for me.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Ah, the lovely world of multi-level marketing. Become your own pharaoh today.
Wait, that should be like a Pokemon concept.
An
What,
MLM
a pyramid
Pokemon?
scheme?
Yeah, a Pokemon that's a pyramid scheme.
No, guys! The gang, the bad guy gang for New Valor is a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
I found it.
It makes sense. And then you fight them in Las Vegas at their like pyramid-themed casino that they run and operate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. This is coming together.
All
We're
right.
gonna need to have Kath, if you want to design I don't know if you're here right now, but if you want to design grunts for our pyramid scheme, what do they call?
Team.
Team what?
Team boss, because everyone's their own boss.
Well, if we want to make the game really immersive, we could make it like so the players can join Team Boss.
They have to go undercover.
What if it's like Team Ramidp?
Wait a minute. Pyramid.
We should do that. It should be Rabidney, just so that at the last minute they can feel like, whoa.
Or it could just be Team like Pyrrha,
Wait,
but it's pronounced Pyra.
Guys,
Pyra
if
Mithra
we
in
do
Smash?
If we do this right, we can educate the youth of tomorrow on how to recognize and avoid multi-level marketing schemes.
Yeah, so we should definitely give them the option to join it.
I ran Pyramid through an anagram maker. We got some options here. They could be Team Made Pry, Team Rapid My, Team Yardip. Not a bad choice.
Okay.
What about Team Empira? But it's like Empire, but there's a Y. Is that correct?
What's the top of a like a pyramid called?
The top.
The top.
The tippity top.
Oh no, I'm thinking of like the word like summit or like Vertex.
Oh, yeah.
Team
Raster.
Vertex.
Team Giza.
Team Vertex is not a bad choice, though. Honestly. That's a
Oh,
good
Apex.
choice.
That's what I'm looking
Apex?
for.
Team Apex.
Team Apex Legends.
Oh, what's the name? What's the name of the three-dimensional object that is
A pyramid.
Pyramid. No, but there's like I know, yeah.
It would be like a rectangular pyramid.
Uh,
I think that's like all it's
so-
called.
oh, tetrahedron?
Is that all
Isn't a
three
tetrahedron a
Just
on
pyramid?
triangle, Alex. I agree, YJ.
Triangular
it-
prism? Well, that's not a pyramid though.
Well, Team Prism's not a bad choice either, honestly.
Isn't that already a thing?
Is it?
Maybe not. I don't
It
know.
sounds familiar, but I don't think it's Pokemon.
Oh.
Whatever-
Yeah, it does sound really familiar.
Whenever I hear the word prism, I think of my dad explaining to me when I was 10 years old, when he was making his own company, how he's like, yeah, the name we're going to give it is Prism View, because, like, we expand the view that people see with colors. And I'm like, Dad, that sounds so dumb.
Dan, your dad just wrote one of the lines of the Big Bad Evil Guy's monologue.
Good.
We're expanding the views of people all across the New Valor region.
The
Amazing.
prism view is
I like
the
prism.
best view.
I think Team Prism is.
I like
everything.
Team
Prism.
Prism.
Yeah,
And I
Team
think the
Prism
logo
is good.
design could be really cool. It'll be like, ooh, we'll figure it out. We're gonna move on to our next game, which is called Streaming Disservice. What we're gonna need.
So much.
Wow. What we're gonna need from the chat is just a whole biggity bunch of nouns. So go ahead and throw all the nouns you've got into the chat box.
We want your
Yeah,
nouns.
To type
Guys, Dom,
keyboard.
I feel like they have to know what kind of nouns, though.
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Alex. The kind of nouns that we need are, the winter noun season is one of giving nouns. It's also one of receiving nouns, but the spirit of the noun is to give the noun. So what you need to do is go to Noun Mart, your local Noun Mart. There's one in every noun. So pull up your pickup noun in the parking noun, walk in through the automated noun doors that open and close, say hello to the noun greeter that'll greet you with a friendly noun. Go back to the electronic section, and you're going to be looking for an outdated type of noun, which is called the box noun. Now what this is it's a collection of the nouns. Normally you have to buy nouns individually back in the days where you were buying nouns still, but people don't really buy nouns anymore. But what you do is you get the box noun, and it feels a little bit more thoughtful than just giving them a noun to the actual store itself. And no one's actually going to watch the box noun you gave them, because most people don't even have that kind of noun technology, nor do they have that kind of noun time anymore. But ultimately, it is the idea of the noun that matters more than the noun itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we need
Anyways.
those nouns.
Anyways, let's do our first one about blimps.
I
Blimps?
saw a movie about blimps, and let me tell you, I think it's gonna be a good year for this Oscar.
I saw a movie about blimps, and it was a bunch of hot gas.
I saw a movie about blimps, but it really went over my head.
I saw a movie about blimps. It was good, but then it just went up in flames.
I saw this movie about blimps, and I didn't really like it that much. It was too complex. I'd like if it was a little more plain.
I saw a movie about blimps. It was a real heady piece about humanity. All right, we're gonna do it about puzzles. Movies about puzzles.
I saw a movie about puzzles the other day. I couldn't really figure it out.
I saw a movie about puzzles, but I just couldn't piece together the ending.
I saw this movie about puzzles the other day, and then out of nowhere, there was this Jigsaw cameo.
I saw this movie about puzzles the other day, but it really didn't look anything like the box.
I saw this movie about puzzles, and apparently they're like going to make a spin-off with 1,000 pieces or something.
I saw a movie about puzzles, and I fell asleep for a little bit. Now I don't get anything that's going on.
I saw this movie about puzzles the other day, and it wasn't really coming together. I could tell they really were cutting corners.
I was about to see this movie about puzzles the other day, but I decided not to watch it because it was all white.
I saw a movie about puzzles, and the beginning and end was fine, but the middle is the hard part.
Let's do Hourglass. Ooh, spooky.
Ooh.
I was going to see a movie about an hourglass, but I didn't have time for it.
I saw this movie about an hourglass, but I really felt like the tone flipped halfway through.
I saw a movie about hourglasses, but it was rough and coarse. I didn't like it very much.
They're showing it everywhere.
I saw this movie about hourglasses, and I could not stop myself from falling asleep. The Sandman was doing his job.
I saw a movie about hourglasses, and the main character was just so graining.
Amazing. Let's do one about kaleidoscopes. Ooh, okay.
I saw a movie about kaleidoscopes the other day, and there was just so much going on. I didn't really get a cohesive sense of what was happening.
I saw a movie about kaleidoscopes the other day. It was called 2001: A Space Odyssey.
I saw a movie about kaleidoscopes the other day. I felt like I only understood a fraction of what was going on.
I saw this movie about kaleidoscopes the other day, and I just kept getting lost. I really just wished that they took the story in one direction.
I saw a movie about kaleidoscopes the other day, and every time they introduced a new twist, it just gave you a whole new perspective.
I saw a movie about kaleidoscopes the other day, and at first I thought it was really cool, and then it got really boring really quick.
I saw this movie about kaleidoscopes the other day. It was such a letdown. It wasn't even in 3D.
I saw a movie about kaleidoscopes the other day, and I'm pretty sure it was just to keep children entertained for a while.
I saw a movie about kaleidoscopes the other day. It was tubular.
All right, let's do one about tea bags.
I saw a movie about tea bags, but I couldn't stay for the whole thing, so I had to leave.
I saw a movie about tea bags, and let me tell you, it was really steeped in something awful.
I saw a movie about tea bags the other day. I had to get out of there after 5 minutes.
I saw this movie about tea bags, and I guess it was okay, but I could tell it was made for a British audience.
I saw a movie about tea bags the other day, and oh boy, it was steamy.
I saw a movie about tea bags the other day, but the main actor kept mugging the whole time.
I saw a movie about tea bags, but the plot was just so up and down.
I saw a movie about tea bags the other day, and before it even got into it, it was about a whistleblower?
I saw a movie about tea bags the other day, and it had a real shoestring budget.
I saw a movie about tea bags the other day, and the crazy thing was that it was all self-contained.
I saw a movie about tea bags the other day, and it had a lot of political messaging, and I really just think that's a lot of the pot calling the kettle black.
I saw a movie about tea bags the other day, and I just couldn't face it. One for there. All right, we'll do one more about. Let's pick a good spicy one. If you got any spicy nouns, throw them in now. Throw them in.
Spicy.
Spicy nouns.
Spicy noun.
Spicy.
Dom spends 5 minutes describing the kind of nouns he wants, and now we're in the middle of the game and he just wants spicy nouns.
Well, he didn't describe the spicy kind.
No, I did not. This is true. We'll do capsaicin. Very funny, Lila. We'll do one about. You know what? Sure. All right, Tor. Sriracha. I saw a movie about sriracha.
I almost saw a movie about sriracha the other day, but I was a bit chicken.
I saw a movie about sriracha, and it was spicy.
I saw a movie about sriracha the other day. I cried the whole time.
I saw a movie about sriracha the other day, and let me tell you, there was a lot of red flags.
I saw a movie about sriracha the other day, and I would give it 5 stars out of 5.
I saw a movie about sriracha the other day, and I'm so mad I didn't bring a sweatshirt because it was really chilly in there.
I saw a movie about sriracha the other day, and I think people were overhyping it.
I saw this movie about sriracha the other day, and it's this weird period piece. I've never even heard of the military leader Sriracha.
I saw a movie about sriracha a little while ago, but they made it into a TV episode, and they had right at the season peak, it was a real bottle episode.
I saw a movie about sriracha yesterday, but then while I was leaving, the security guard was like, "Hey, how did you get in here?" And I was like, "What is he talking about?" And he was like, "You have to be this tall to get into the theater." And then he showed a sign, and I wasn't tall enough. And he said, "Get out of here, squirt."
Amazing. We'll call it there.
All that build up for such a terrible payoff.
No, sometimes the joke goes like this. Sometimes the joke goes like this. And then you end up further back to where you started.
Look, maybe
Not talking about this or this.
look,
We're talking about this.
maybe the real punchline was the jokes we made along the way. All right.
Oh,
It works
die.
too well.
Say DNA. Yeah, gumboots.
Say DNA.
The famous Mopri.
How did he?
Mopri saying.
How'd they get yes and backwards?
You can modify emotes as your channel
You can
point
spend
rewards.
channel points to modify emotes.
Yeah. Dan, you know nothing about Twitch.
I don't know anything about Twitch. For all I know,
Truly
they
miraculous.
could take those letters and spell out "fuck you" with those. I wouldn't know.
Yikes. Amazing. Let's go right into our next game.
If you can do that, please do that.
Game called Scripts. So Steve has kindly borrowed from his own personal collection three books for him to read from. And the way this game works is Steve can only read things that are written in the book. Meanwhile, Alex can say whatever he wants, but he has to deal with Steve as a scene partner, and who knows what that entails. So now, chat, we're going to let you guys go ahead and pick which book you'd like Steve to read. Steve, take us a tour through your Scholastic book fair, please.
All right, chat. So for today's book fair, we've got 3 options for you. I should have done that after. I screwed that up. That was such a good opportunity. Anyway, we've got Ready Player One. This is a book that has a lot of quotes on the back. Next in the line, we've got the third Chronicle of Narnia. This is the one about the ship. And there's a really big old fantasy ship. And it's a really cool art style. And the final option is Arthurian Romances by Chrétien de Troyes. So that's ye old English there.
What, Arthurian romances? I'm gonna guess how to spell that. All right, vote away.
What book will you have me read? We've got 1, Ready Player, 2, Arthur, and Chronicles of Narnia 3. Which wasn't this the second movie was The Voyage of the Dawn Treader?
Who's to say?
Who's to say? Not me, because I didn't see the second movie.
Man,
I think 2 was Caspian, right?
Isn't it funny that they wish that Chronicles of Narnia was Twilight, you know? Movie
Well,
wise.
they wished it was Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That's what they wished it was. I actually just watched, because of course we did, a video essay about the death of the franchise of the Chronicles of Narnia. It's very good. I think it was a Captain Midnight video. Highly recommend. Their channel is very good.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to know what happened and why that declined, go check out.
I'm gonna start watching it right now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay,
And
bye, Max.
Steve, you're getting romantic.
Oh boy!
All right, and we'll go to your local Walmart for your great scenes. All right, here we go.
Tell me, good host.
So if you're looking for, sliced bread, that's going to be in aisle 6, but then bagels are actually in aisle 7. So I'm not sure which one you want.
Good friend, poverty ill-treats many men, and likewise she does me. It grieves me when I see my daughter so poorly dressed, yet I am powerless to change the situation.
Oh, yeah. Well, we do have a sale on the bread right now. So, that should help out with your financial situation. But, I mean, as for your daughter, well, we've got girls' clothing over in aisle 27. So you could just go check that out instead.
Friend, now partake a little of these cold meat pies. You shall drink wine mixed with water.
Well, I don't usually cut my wine with anything, you know? I just want to get straight to the point, you know what I mean?
Truly, dear friend, I hear you wasting your words. This is a most sorrowful subject, for it has brought suffering to many a good man. You yourself, in the end, will be wounded and killed by it, if you heed no counsel.
What? Wait, I'm gonna be wounded and killed? What? Where's the danger? Who's coming after me?
It's no wonder at all that you seek honor and renown, but if I should see you taken prisoner or physically wounded, I should be very sad at heart.
Oh man, well I really appreciate that you would look out for me and care for me like that, but I think we have to do something about whoever's coming after me, whoever's gonna wound me. I mean, should I go to the fishing section and get like a fishing rod to defend myself?
Who is this young man? Who is he?
I don't know. I don't know who he is. I'm just trying to survive here. You know what? We should go and hide in the jewelry section. Maybe they'll want to steal the jewels instead of us.
Strike, fellow barons! Bear down, brave noble knights! Let no one prove to be afraid. We've won the first charge, for cowards never taste such glory.
We won already? Oh, that's good news. I did. Okay. Well, this is more manageable than I thought. We might survive this yet. I never expected to be attacked at a Walmart of all places.
Give me 100 of your knights and I'll turn your beloved over to them. I know an old secluded path along which I can take them so stealthily that they'll reach the maiden's tent without being seen or met by any Germans.
Oh, are you talking about the emergency exit through the break room? Yeah, I mean, we could go there if things get hairy, but I feel like we should stand and defend ourselves against whoever's attacking us here, right?
Not I.
You're abandoning me? Now? In my hour of need? Here in the snack aisle?
Upon my word, I don't know what to say, but I am truly astonished. Perhaps this was some ghost that
I know what to say, and that's that you're a coward, leaving me here to defend myself. You know what? Fine. I'll just take care of this without you. I don't need you.
My God, what can I do? I've set off in pursuit of nothing less than the Queen.
The Queen? What? Are you talking about the manager? Look, she's not really interested in you. I can tell you that much. She's married already, so you should probably just get out of here, because you're not my friend anymore.
We might soon find them to be of the sort of character and bearing that I would permit you to fight him.
Fight? Are you talking about fighting Pamela's husband? I don't want to fight him.
100 curses on anyone who stops his play on his account.
You know what? I agree. 100 curses on all of them. I gotta just, look, I don't really like you. You know, you came here and you attacked me and you're leaving me now defenseless. So I regret giving you that smiley sticker.
Indeed, this weighs heavily upon me. But to tell me would be a worthy action, and you could be rewarded well.
All right, I'll tell you. Look, if you really want to get any chance at dating Pamela, then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go over to the bike section, you're going to have to get a helmet, and you're going to have to go ram over a TV with the helmet. You're going to have to headbutt a TV, because that's what her husband did to win her over. So that's your best shot.
In that case, I will go there.
All right. Well, good luck.
Wow, what an emotional journey that was.
Really?
Oh, wow.
And see, if we were doing long form, now we would go over to Pamela and learn about their inner workings and what makes them tick as a character.
What is this
yeah.
long form?
Yeah.
Am I saying that right? Long?
I know not of this long form of which you speak.
No, there's no such thing here in these lands.
Beeth long for those who fear the short.
Amazing. Long form. That's cool. Cool. We're gonna run. We got a busy set list, so we're gonna run right into our next game.
Well, maybe we shouldn't have spent so long on acronyms.
Wow!
Whoa!
Wow!
Whoa!
Alphabet Goop is a great game.
Alrighty, Dan. Take a note of that one.
No, I like that game, please.
We're gonna move on to our next game, which is called a Hive Mind Quiz. So what we're gonna need in the chat is what is a made-up quiz that you might find on BuzzFeed. Go ahead and make up a fake quiz. These are usually things that help you determine a type of thing that you could be based on your personality. So things like what type of cake are you? Or what season is your spirit animal, or things like that. Arbitrary words that don't make a lot of sense, but we'll go ahead and get that. JMLT, I do like that one. It's a very good one. Amazing. Yep, keep them coming. And ooh, these are good ones.
Which Ruby Tuesday's location are you?
Gross. The worst restaurant. Okay. These are some good ones.
JMLD, you reminded me. I saw somewhere someone posted a thing that says now Chrome has an extension that will allow you to use a Wiimote as an input device.
What?
So that's out there.
We're gonna go with. I'm torn between two. We're gonna go with motion design of what's your secret nickname, based off of these 5 questions. What's your secret nickname? Ooh, fancy stuff. Excellent. I'm good to start when you are, Dan.
All right, 1 second. Remember, you're just voting in chat, everybody. So when they pop up, that's when you can vote along. All right, and take it away.
Hey friends, so we're back once again. We are going to figure out what our secret nickname is. I thought this would be a really fun thing for us to do as a community, so we can all figure out what we're going to call ourselves moving forward. I think that'll be fun, right? Of course, as always, I'm going to need some help picking because the choices here are just so overwhelming. We're going to go ahead and get started with the first question. Which I'm seeing now is, if you were a flavor of popsicle, what flavor would you be?
I would easily be orange.
Let's be real, I'm more of a butterscotch.
I would probably be anchovy flavored.
Blue flavor.
Wow, these are some real tough ones. Part of me thinks that I could be like a blue, but maybe we as a community are more butterscotch. I don't know. What are you feeling, gang? This is a toughie. Oh, you all have such a diverse palette. Mine is so underdeveloped. We're really gonna get to the bottom of this one though, for sure. Yep. Well, it seems like we're probably blue favored. Makes sense to me. Although anchovy is certainly coming up the rear here. Wow, real diverse opinions. I think we're probably blue. Excellent. Time for our next question. If you had to get into a fist fight for your life, who would you want to fight? This is a tough one. Oh, they ask the real questions here on Hive Mind.
Oh, I would fight my best friend.
I would fight my dad.
Oh.
I would fight my Aunt Kathleen because she keeps posting Minions memes on Facebook.
I would fight a minion.
Wow, what a diverse poll. It's crazy how they know I have an Aunt Kathy. It really feels like Hive Mind is just like in our own minds. It's so weird. This is gonna be a good one. Now, I've been going to the gym a lot lately, so I think I could probably take any one of these four. But the question is, who would we want to fight, right? It doesn't mean necessarily we want to win, but we just want to fight them, right? You ever see someone and you're like, I could fight that person? That's what we're looking for. Oh, it's not even a question. It's definitely Aunt Kathy. Of course it is. She's had it coming for a long time, I tell you what. Now on to question number 3. You find yourself on an Arctic exploration trying to find the North Pole. What do you bring with you? Ooh, a good question.
My cell phone.
Oh yeah, cell phone. I have reception.
I would bring a machete because I know how to survive in any situation with a machete.
I can't go anywhere without my stuffed animal.
Oh.
I would bring a club to make sure I have enough food.
Wow. All right. A lot of weapons, but that could be good. Are we a slasher or more of a blunt object kind of individual? I guess a cell phone's a weapon if you're holding it right. Stuffed animal, though, that's pure defense tactics right there, for sure. Lots of choices, Oh, okay. Well, it seems like we've got our own little hive mind in chat. We're going to go with a stuffed animal. What is this quiz again? Oh, right. Secret nickname. Almost forgot. All right. Next question. You're having your portrait done by a famous artist. Who's painting your picture? Ooh, this is a good one.
You would probably be more of a Dubois, Gerald.
Oh, okay. A little personal.
I do my own self-portrait.
I think it's that elephant that learned how to paint in the zoo.
It is a cute elephant.
I think I would have mine be AI generated.
Whoa, what a diverse group of painters. Oh wow, this is gonna be real interesting. I wonder who it could be. I wonder where I would even put a painting of myself. Maybe above a mantle. Maybe I need to build a fireplace in order to have a hearth to put a painting above. Note to self, chat. We need to build a fireplace next stream. Don't let me forget it. Alrighty. Well, it looks like that elephant is gonna have to take a commission. All right. Ooh, last question. Very exciting. Very exciting. All right. You get cast in a TV show. The title of the show is a one-word noun. What is that noun? Ooh, this is a good one.
Fear.
Oh.
Loathing.
Oh.
Wait times.
Interesting. A lot of hyphens in that one. Yes.
Bees?
Ooh, a question. Very avant-garde. Wow, who knows? Fear and loathing? What is this, Las Vegas? I'm just kidding. At least this one didn't say anything about my name. That makes me feel much more comfortable. This is a close one. I could be a star of any one of these shows. Who knows? It's gonna be a spicy time. I bet I would, if I was cast in a show, I bet I wouldn't even be the main character. I bet I'd be like that fun, quirky friend, you know, who gets into trouble, you have to solve to figure out later in the show. Oh, good times, good times. Uh-oh. Hive minds out there, you really need to figure out which one you want. We got ourselves a little bit of a time situation here. What's it gonna be? Fear or bees? Or loathing? Sorry, wait time. Oh, it looking like the bees have it. Alrighty, now HiveMind's going to do a little bit of calculating, a little beep boop beep boop beep boop, to see what our secret nickname is. Oh, it's Wiggles. That can't be right. Let me read this. Wiggles, huh? You seem like a real Wiggles. Oh, okay. That's because you host your own show where you review quizzes. Am I right? Well, that's accurate so far. Okay. As a Wiggles, you're no stranger to good content. That's because you know how to get down with the good stuff, unlike your Aunt Kathy, who always posts Minion memes. Well, they got us there, HiveMind. Sometimes it makes you feel blue having to put on this brave face. That's true. But we always know that there's some way to perk you right back up. Whether it's hanging out with your best stuffed elephant, or getting stung to death by bees. I'm sorry, what? That doesn't seem right. If you use your new Wiggle superpowers, you'll be able to avoid all the hard things that come your way and wiggle into the new groove of life. Keep up the good work, Jared. All right, well, this has been very telling. Thank you, chat. Tune in next time where we're going to build that fireplace, and I'm going to invest in a VPN network. Have a great one.
Let's see.
Oh,
Wow.
yikes. I entered a deep part of my psyche on that character, guys. I unlocked some things I wasn't prepared to unlock.
Wiggles.
Oh,
Wiggles.
HiveMind.
Oh, love to see it.
HiveMind
We're gonna-
knows us all.
HiveMind does know us all. We're going to move on to our next game, which is a game for Max. But that means Max needs to get out of here. Goodbye, Max.
Oh, bye!
Bye-bye.
All right. Dan, why don't you host this one?
Yeah, so this game we're going to be playing pins and needles. Basically, Max is going to be a hit Instagram tattoo artist that has people on the internet flocking towards him to get their tattoo. But he doesn't read any of his correspondence, so he has to make it up on the fly with what he thinks they want based on just what they're talking about in the chair. So what we need is the images that the rest of the cast is going to want tattooed onto them. We don't need to get too complicated with this. Usually just a thing with small detail is the way to do it. So that way it's not, 20 monkeys in a balloon fight at the lunchroom, 2 of them wearing suits, 1 of them wearing a clown costume, and the rest of them feeling existential dread. That's too much.
Are we
down.
not supposed to get tattoos of that?
Steve just exactly revealed.
Yeah.
No. Why would I get a tattoo like that? That's so wild.
So we're gonna
Yeah. Who would ever get a tattoo of 20 monkeys? Not this guy.
need
19 monkeys, though, right? That's a cool thing to.
Yeah.
Well, 19 just feels like you didn't commit to the 20, Like, why even bother,
Right? You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
All right.
Oh, chat.
Let's see what you guys got in here. Blue from Foster's Home with a heart and an arrow.
Oh,
I don't know.
They're so
Do we know if Max has seen Foster's Home?
Probably not. He's
Okay.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not. A dog in a human suit? Eek. Goat baking a birthday cake. I think we did DK baking cookies last time, so 8 count box of crayons. I love it. Uh-oh. Dom, that's what you want.
No!
You want a box of 8 crayons.
Yeah, I do. All right.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh my gosh, I want to request one, but there's like 3 different options I want.
All right. Next up we have Steve's. Keep it coming. Squidward. I like it. The Squidward. A dragster. I might just start slamming some of these together.
Look, we got Toe in a suit.
Toe in a suit. What is that? The thumb people from Spy Kids?
Thumbs in a suit.
Toe in a suit. Yeah, okay,
sick.
Steve, you want thumbs in a suit.
Did he watch Foster's Home? No. Thumbs, much smarter reference.
Well, the thing is, Steve can always just make it a thumb in a suit, you know, and he knows what that is.
It's just a thumb in a suit.
So yeah, that ultimately is what it is. And Alex, I'm gonna Frankenstein 2 of our suggestions together to this. You want a sad dragster.
When you say dragster,
drag racer.
like the car or like?
I'm gonna say the person, like a drag racer person.
So just a person in like a helmet and a one-piece suit.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, maybe we'll make it a different term. How about a sad daredevil? There you go.
Okay.
It gets the same imagery across, but a little easier to comprehend. All right, sad daredevil it is. All right, everyone go through and just remind us what you got.
An 8-count box of crayons.
Thumb in a suit.
I am a daredevil, a sad daredevil.
All right, good. All right, let's get Max back in here. All right, and take it away.
Oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh gosh. I should not have drank that much that last night. But late for my work. Oh man. I hope I have a couple minutes before the first person comes in. I haven't even checked anything that I have.
Hello, hey, how's it going? How you doing?
Hey there! You just took your shirt right off, didn't you?
No, I didn't bring one in. It's 30 degrees out, but I'm feeling the spirit of what we're about to get done, you know?
Okay, do you mind if I take 10 minutes or so just to get my things together?
Absolutely, I mind. I have got to leave here immediately. I have a gallery showing later, and I cannot be late for it.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, I'll start right away. Is this tattoo a part of a series?
Look, I just think that art needs to be uncompromising, right? But I also think that modern art has just gotten too complicated. So I really wanted to go back to what I consider to be the primary characteristics that define the art world, right? We all start young as artists. Every child is an artist. And I just wanted to represent that in full rendering on my body forever and always.
Right. So was this so you don't have any other tattoos, is that right?
No, this is the first, but it does complement my own gallery showing that I have. You see, I've gone into restaurants and colored on the tables, and I've then removed the tables forcibly from these individual restaurant properties. You can see my famous pieces such as Red Robin or Red Lobster or Long John Silver's. You see, I have a whole collection. I think you'd really fancy them.
Right. I'm not a very good artist, though.
Sorry, what? What do you mean you're not a good artist? Aren't you a professional artist?
Yeah, like most tattoo artists are very good. I just happen not to be. That's all.
But artist is in your title, right? You are a tattoo artist.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I'm not I'm better at the other things, kind of some document sort of thing. Well, tell me more about this tattoo. It's such an interesting thing you have going.
Yeah, I didn't want to, like I said, I didn't want to overcomplicate things, right? Some people say that there's an infinite number, that shrimp can do it 13 ways, but I thought we would just go back to our good old human single digits, if you know what I mean.
Right, of course, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, I grew up pretty poor, so I couldn't always afford the biggest and the best, but I'll be damned if I didn't think that, making things pointy was a redundant waste of money. Who needs those rich upperclassmen? I know what I need, and it's just the basics.
Sorry, that's not a straight line, but it's fine.
I'm sorry, what are you talking about? What do you mean it's not a straight line?
Don't worry. Okay, just a few more details in here. You saying that I know you said it's simple, but the concept goes deep, doesn't it?
It does. Like I said, I didn't grow up with a lot of money, so I couldn't really afford those Crayolas. It was the rose art that I was most had to stick with, and it makes you a better artist having to work with worse tools. I'll say that much. It sounds like you kind of understand what that's like.
Right, yeah. I guess maybe I have really good tools then, because again, I'm a bad artist.
Oh yeah, I really got to get going. Are you finished?
Yeah, just about finished. Just one last thing here. Okay, and there we go.
All right, let's take a look at what is. Explain yourself.
This is your life from you as a baby, and then counting up your life from age 0 or 1, I guess, all the way up to age 10, where you're an old man as a 10-year-old.
Ah, I see. And how exactly is this an 8-count box of crayons?
Well, each year of your life gives you a new tool in your toolbox. Every experience is another thing that you have to be able to solve tomorrow's problems. And every year that goes past, you get a little more knowledgeable to be able to solve the next problem.
Oh, my friend, you're a bad artist, but you're a good philosopher. All right. I gotta go to the gallery. I'll be seeing you later.
All right. Leave a like and review on Yelp.
That's not gonna happen.
Damn. Oh, well. All right. Hopefully I have at least a couple minutes. That person didn't give me any time at all, but hopefully I'll have a couple minutes to be able to get before this next. Let me.
All right, I've only got a couple minutes here, so we better make this one quick before I have to get back to my meeting.
All right. Sure. Your name is
John Business.
Oh, what was it?
John Business.
John. Oh, Mr. Business. Oh, okay, right. I definitely know your file. Okay. Why don't so yeah. You said, let me just get started right away. You want a rush job, right?
No, I need it perfect. I came to this establishment knowing that if any tattoo artist does a subpar job, I can just buy out the company and push that artist out.
Whew. Okay, sure. So no stress on this one. Is that the kind of efficiency that you want to see in the content of this tattoo as well?
Oh yes, everything about my business I run and I approve and I make sure everything's tip-top shape.
Right.
I had to approve this tattoo with legal, so we really had to figure out what was good at work and in a workplace environment. I needed it to be professional and top of the line. So we need to make sure that we get the A-OK for this.
Right. Okay, sure. This is it's a American tattoo, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say I've traveled around.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
Around the States specifically.
Oh, sure, of course.
When I was a young man, I traveled the States with nothing but a bag on my back and the open road in front of me.
Right, incredible. And those travels really inspired this tattoo.
Yes, I would say this is actually the story of my own life, if you would. It's where I went from and where I am now, from the early days to the modern time.
Okay, right. So, and then where were you in the early days? You said just across America.
I was hitchhiking.
Right. Okay. Right. So, you didn't have any particular transportation, did you?
No, it was just me and my 2 digits getting me around the country on my own bootstraps.
Okay, right. I see. And did anybody help you along? What were some of their names?
Well, I remember Mandy. She was the first person to pick me up, and she drove me all the way to Minneapolis. Now, that's a story for another day. I'm more focused on the me now, This is a reflection of myself. I'm the proper business leader and professional workplace man that I am nowadays.
Right. Well, I'm almost done. Just putting on the finishing touches now.
All right, great.
And
I do have to get back to my business meeting soon, so this had better be perfect.
Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is what you would call perfect. Okay. I am done.
All right. Let me see. This isn't what legal had approved.
Oh well, that's the blind justice of the who has a blindfold on, holding the scales of liberty. So that sounds pretty legal to me.
And are they on a unicycle?
Yeah, you're hitchhiking across the country.
Oh,
You're on their back.
see, I just wanted a thumb and a suit.
Oh, interesting. I see. Well, certainly the blind justice is the legal institutions of America, and I feel personally very inspired by Spy Kids, and the thumb people I think must have gotten some sort of job after that place went out. So this is in a way very similar.
You know what, kid? You make a good argument. It's just the matter of fact that I run a law firm. Would you like an internship?
Yeah. I'm a terrible artist, as you can tell.
All right, come to my office on Tuesday. I need to get
Perfect.
to a meeting.
Okay, see ya. Bye, Mr. Business. Whew. I have a new job. This is
Hey.
incredible.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, well, I'm just feeling a little down, but I'm still here to get my tattoo. I want it to be, I want it to still be the work of art that you promised me it would be.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, so you're my next one in.
Yeah.
I have to say, that I did just get a new job, and I'm not a very good artist.
Okay.
But you still want me to do this tattoo?
Yeah, I'm always up for a challenge. So
Okay,
this,
yeah, you
this
sound a
one's
little
no
down
different.
though.
What?
Yeah, let's just get started.
Yeah,
What was the general inspiration for this tattoo?
Well, I was originally inspired by myself and my line of work. I thought that, since it's such a dangerous job, it made sense that I would get it sort of immortalized on myself. But it's just I feel like, I don't know, I've just been down lately, and maybe I should reflect that in it somehow too, just
Right. Okay.
to show that
you're used to being up from your job. Is that right?
yeah, I mean, kinda. You could say that. I am in the air a lot.
Right.
A whole bunch of people just really love what I do, but yeah, I think that right now, it's just been more like I don't know. I'm kind of looking for direction, I guess.
Right. Okay. Sure. And you don't want that direction to be down, which is how you feel like you've been falling.
Yeah. Ooh, falling. Well, let's not go that far. I haven't fallen yet, or I wouldn't be here getting this tattoo. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
But
Yeah. No, I get you.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like, maybe the best days are ahead of me, but I still want to capture that, right now I guess I'm in a rut. Maybe that's it. Maybe I need to figure out something new, Maybe
Right.
like a giant mechanical dinosaur or something. You think that would help?
Something along those lines. I think.
11 school buses wasn't really doing it for me.
Okay. Right. I think maybe instead of going back, thinking about moving forward.
Uh-huh.
What about that?
Yeah.
Because it sounds like maybe you're just kind of done.
Done. Maybe I'm done.
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe I should do one more though, the big one, the send-off. kind of thing.
Oh, I don't know. That's kind of what people say a lot, and it usually turns out pretty bad for them.
Yeah, maybe, but I can't just, leave people unsatisfied. Like, my job is so great to so many people.
Right. Yeah.
And I mean, this is what I live for, even if it does make me sad sometimes. This is, it's what
It's a
I
good
do
point.
best.
I mean, even if you even if you fall, there's someone that you could be falling to, which I think means that we're at the completion of this tattoo.
Oh yeah? Yeah? All right, let me take a look. Okay. What's the
What's the question?
Well, I see someone falling, I think.
Yeah, that's a cliff face that they're falling off of.
Oh, okay. Okay, cliff. Interesting. I haven't done any stunts on a cliff before, but what's that underneath me?
Oh, that's God holding open the gates of heaven. See, normally we think that heaven is above us, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I kind of feel like there's this other heaven that's below us. So I guess with this tattoo, I wanted to say, even if you fall and die, there's a world after this. Some sort of other heaven that's below us, where you'll be found.
Wow, man. Well, hey, look, you were right. You're a pretty terrible artist, but has anyone ever told you you're a pretty great philosopher?
You know what? Someone actually did just tell me that, and I'm not going to be working this job anymore. I just got an internship at a business company.
Oh, business?
Yeah, I think there's like there's more than one layer, definitely. I'm not exactly sure how many. But it's this business where there's more than one layer or level.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, good luck with all that. I hope that you work your way up that business structure and get to the pointy golden top.
Hey, I hope you get to the pointy golden bottom.
Yeah, because heaven's at the bottom now. All right, I'm going to leave now. Bye.
Okay, see ya. Oh, man. It's never felt so good.
See.
Delightful stuff. We are very much nearing the end of our shenanigan-fueled show. But before we do, we're going to do one last game, one last thing to send y'all home on. So what we need is just any word you want, whatever you're feeling. This is a wild card space. Congrats, you drew a joker, and now it's time for you to put whatever you want in there.
Jokers are wild.
Society.
We live in a society.
Oh, or if you're referring to the image that you placed there, I hate it. Thank you.
Oh boy! So go ahead and put whatever you want in there. God, we're gonna ban it. We're gonna delete our Discord. That's what I've decided.
Tonight's the last night to get on our Discord. So
yeah, if you want to be in the
join
Discord,
us.
tonight's the last night. It's going out.
Thanks.
Setting it on fire.
Thanks. We broke it. Now we have to return it. Excellent.
Oh my.
It is the worst thing you've ever made. I can only assume that to be true.
You made this?
What? I sincerely hope that that's the worst thing you've ever made.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Alrighty.
no.
Indubitably.
I guess we'll. Steve, why don't you pick the word? Whatever word catches your fancy, that's the one we'll do.
All right. Just for Tor, we're gonna do worst.
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 Word worst.
All right.
Alrighty.
It was one of the words after we told them to put suggestions in.
Alrighty. Ready when you are, Daniel.
All right, take it away.
Oh, hi-di di 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 di. Oh, hi-di di 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 di. I went to the factory. I thought it for the best. I'd get promoted. I would beat the rest. But I had to go, and it made me quiver because the factory was the worst kind of liver.
Oh, hi di 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 di. I was down and having a really grand old time. It was the worst, and then I had a fine. I went to my family. I went straight to my son. I said, I am in debt and I have no fun. Oh,
Oh, hi-de-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. My boy, he turned to me and he said, I've got you, da. I'll help you out, but it'll cost you, lad. And so he gave me money and told me where to pay. And I took that money and I ran away.
Oh, die. That money belonged to the mob. I didn't know it, so my son, I need to give it back. But on and on I'd go. So they came after me. They said they'd break my knees. I told them don't do that. I begged for them, please. Oh.
Hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. It's been 7 months now that I've been on the lam. It was really nice. I posed as a ma'am. I'm still a running to this day. And so I calling out, you can find me, hey. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Oh,
hi di 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 di.
Amazing. What a cohesive and linear story that was.
Absolutely.
It always is.
Love to see it. Well, thank you, Stab, for the raid. We're unfortunately, hitching this party to the end of the party wagon. Metaphors.
Also, taller than you, too. Thanks for the follow, also.
Thank you so much, Taller. Appreciate it. We're here every Friday doing short form improv inspired by chat suggestions. Plenty of visuals done by the lovely Dan. Plenty of goofs and gaffes put in by the lovely chat. And we have a Discord, but we're canceling it after tonight because we've revoked Discord privileges for too many cursed images. I was a little disappointed because all stream I figured out who we were going to raid, which was going to be someone had just like a GoPro in the back of an auditorium, and there was like a salsa dancing competition happening, and I was really hyped because they only had like 5 people, and it clearly was not meant for us to go there. But unfortunately, they just wrap up. I did watch the finishing ceremony during one of the games. It was very lovely. A woman in a blue dress won, and a guy with a lovely, like, almost tux won. It was great. Anyways, we're going to go raid our friends, though. Friday Night Live. They are another short form stream that has a very similar aesthetic. I'm sure it'll catch on. They're a college improv team out of Buffalo, and anytime we can find and support more improv here on Twitch, we're always happy to do so. So let's make sure, as always, we spam those yes and emotes, throw some brickos in there. Let's get the whole shebang going. But before we do that, we're gonna end stream the way we end every single stream. Max, how do we end every single stream?
We end every single stream by trying to get our disobedient dog to come over here.
Yes, we do. Every single time. We can't help it. So go say hi to Friday Night, spam them emotes, and in the meanwhile, you need to get over here, mister.
Hey, come
I
on.
see what you're doing.
Come here.
I see.
Come here.
Come here.
You see the
Stop.
carpet again.
I have
Stop.
Come on.
Come
Come
on.
on.
We've been practicing this.
Talked
You're
about
not asleep.
this. This is going to go into your performance review,
Come
mister.
here.
For a walk.
I have given you so many
Boy,
treats,
come on.
so much
Come
love,
on.
and you continue to do this kind of
Come on,
shenanigans.
come.